Hi everyone, this is James and I am in Dubai. I'm actually in the Fairmont Hotel, a gorgeous hotel in the center of Dubai, next door to the Sheraton Grand Hotel. And I'm on the 7th floor of the Fairmont Hotel, which is the place where US I-Tech has its services for handling its registration of its office in the United Arab Emirates. And there's on floors 7 and 8, there are office services and a number of office addresses. And this is where US I-Tech has its Dubai office service. Now, Dubai is not where US I-Tech is incorporated. It's incorporated in one of the other Emirates. Dubai is one of 7 Emirates in the United Arab Emirates. And Ras Al Khaimah is the Ras Al Khaimah. I always say it wrong. Sorry to my Arab friends. Is the other one. Now the office services, which are basically kind of a virtual office service for US I-Tech, are here in Office 708. The name of the company that handles those services for US I-Tech is called First Business Center. So it is a business center. I talked with the people inside, and they wouldn't allow me to do a video just because they don't like that kind of publicity, and the manager wasn't there. So but in speaking with the person who was there able to talk with me, she confirmed that US I-Tech is a client of theirs, and that they've been doing it for quite a number of months. She also confirmed that they've been getting swamped with requests for information, not unlike probably the request for information that I just made, except not too many people, I think, came and did a video or knew how to check in a polite way. So they've actually been overwhelmed, she said, with this kind of inquiry, and so they're currently discussing with US I-Tech how to handle that because it's become burdensome. In other words, guys, you got to stop pestering the company. It can't even have a proper service if it gets the service providers get harassed too much, and that's basically what's going on. We got weird people trying to prove that USI is a scam or something like that, who have been harassing the service provider. So they've been providing, some secretarial and meeting services, which is typical of a business center. I've used this kind of business center before, by the way, for different kinds of corporate and office services, and it's quite handy. Because US I-Tech is actually incorporated in a free trade zone, which gets it a special tax and other benefits, it's not actually allowed to have a physical office here in Dubai because its physical office has to be in the free trade zone, from what I was told. So that's one reason for using a virtual service like this, which is in a more known place like Dubai. So that's one of the reasons for organizing like yourself. Now, in a second, I'm going to walk back to the office. I don't think they'll be happy with me kind of, going, well, I can't go inside. I asked about that. I mean, I've been inside their office, but I wasn't allowed to photograph and record. So I'm just going to walk by and give you a little peek inside. But it's nothing surprising. It's kind of a service center. And you can see, this gives you the entranceway. This is their services. And let's just go this way, and then we'll walk by. Yeah, so that was a peek inside. And it's basically secretarial services. They do call answering, call forwarding, this sort of thing. There's another one of the, one of the offices of the same company. So you can see, and basically they do representation services. This is meeting space, and it's a common service. You probably know services like Regus and others around the world that do the same sort of thing. It's a business center service, a very, very nice corporate service. Now, there are people out there that would say, oh, they're just using a virtual service, they're a scam. No, very reputable companies around the world use this kind of service, and it's very common. So, what I'd like to say, guys, is you know, the fact that USI Tech is using a service like this makes common sense, because they actually don't need an office here. They're registered in the United Arab Emirates for tax benefits and for the services that they can get. And you can see prestigious business address, administrative and secretarial services, calling, answering, fax and mail handling, multilingual team, advanced telecommunication system, high-speed connectivity, conference and meeting rooms, well-designed lounges, IT support, 24-hour office access. So that's very typical of the kinds of services that are handled in this kind of location. Now that one was, what number was that? 710. So this same company has a whole suite of 712. And USI is in 708. So it's the one I'm just going to walk by here in a second. And I'll walk by slowly so you can peek in a little bit. But I've already been in there and interviewed the people for about 10 minutes. So, yeah, now you've been there. That's the mystery of USI Tech in Dubai. Now, let's have a real talk about this, guys, because, you know, USI Tech is really about the people. It's really probably in 7 or 8 countries. It doesn't necessarily need an office like this. Doesn't need an office anywhere, really. Horst Jicha, the CEO, is traveling all over the world, but he's located in Mallorca and also in Brazil, and spends time in Germany. Mike Kiefer is on an airplane the whole time, but he lives in Mallorca and has a place in Brazil. I think he's also had a place in London. Ralph Gold is in Germany and Brazil. Evan, who's basically the new board member, is a billionaire involved in 50 companies. He's in Las Vegas. The support center is run by an American who's operating out of the Philippines. You get the idea. I mean, our mining operations, as you will have seen, are in Iceland. We've got trading operations in other places. And so, you know, I don't think we should be, you know, really, here we go. That's maybe a better view for you to see. So I'll do that with the nominal office, because it's a virtual office. It's a virtual company. And so I wanted to dispel the myth. I've been here. Am I disturbed? Am I like, oh my God, they don't have a real office with employees? No, I already knew that. I had talked to the owners about that. And you know, there isn't a need for anything here. They actually have tried to use this reasonable service that a lot of companies with this similar kind of arrangement would do, and unfortunately, both the haters of USI Tech as well as the members who will want to make inquiries like I'm making here have abused it, guys. So. It has caused problems, but does it mean that there's a scam? Is it nonsense? Is it whatever? No, this is a good, reputable business service center. This one here has been here for 15 years already. So they've been operating in Dubai, providing this kind of service for quite some time. And I looked at their company register. You know, they have a lot of very good companies here that are working. So it's kind of a normal thing. It's only because of online business haters and because people don't understand how things work in an international context that you know, there's this kind of nervousness and freaking out and panic and so forth. But this, to me, is a very normal. I've worked in business and corporate affairs for my entire 30 years plus career, and it seems very normal to me, guys. So that's the visit to the USI Tech office, room 708. You can come here too and make sure that I didn't Photoshop the video if you're one of those weird people that doesn't believe anything. But yeah, First Business Center is the virtual office in Dubai. They've been overused and abused. They've heard too much from people asking about USI Tech. That's very obvious too. And so yeah, that's kind of the situation here. So hope that gives you a good idea. I'm just going to go back over to the main area now. I think I've strolled around the halls here enough. So one last glimpse down the hallway, one last glimpse here. That's the entrance, as I already showed you. 708. No mysteries, guys. Come on. It's just not all the weird sort of panic stuff that people try to make it out to be. It's a gorgeous location, 5-star hotel, fabulous, prestigious business location as well. So that'll be it from me for right now. I'm going to get down into the elevator here in a second and go back downstairs and have a nice lunch in this beautiful hotel. So, yeah, by the way, here is First Business Center at the Fairmont Hotel, so you can tell that I've actually been here. This is a true video, a real true video. You can believe it. All right, guys. Thanks for everything. Take care. Bye-bye.